Hi everybody, welcome to Dancingluna Tarot. This is going to be a singles reading for the sign of Cancer. I actually just did a reading, but the camera glitched out, so we're going to start over and see what comes out. Okay, so this is going to be for my Cancer singles. Please like, share, and subscribe to the channel. It helps to grow the channel, but also just you being here and watching this reading helps me grow the channel. So thank you so much for just showing up and being willing to receive this reading today. Okay, this is going to be for Cancer. Interested to see if the same energy comes out. Because I just did, like I said, I just did a Cancer reading and it was a phenomenal reading. So I'm just going to be open to whatever comes out, because if it was meant to be, it would have played out in the recording, and it didn't. So let's see. This is for my Cancer singles. Cancer. This is going to be Cancer singles. What is going on for my Cancers right now? So we're just going to ask in general what's going on with your single life right now. And then we're going to ask a little bit about what's coming around the bend. Okay. Strength card. So it's like you're coming to term with all your fears when it comes to relationships and love. Strength card, it's not about sitting in fear, it's about facing your fears. Oh, you know, yeah, let's see what else comes out. So the Star card is a wish card. It has to do with sort of rebirth, but it's definitely the wish card. Wow, the Chariot. Okay, you're right here in your reading, Cancer. This is your card. The Chariot is your card. You just got like, okay, so first of all, you have all major arcana at the just boom, at the top of this reading, which means, you know, the universe is working in your favor. Divinity is like your journey right now is being driven. You know, like you're on your destined path. Yeah. Let's see. What's the wish? What's the wish? I think that you've been working hard at stepping to and through your fears. And you have a very clear wish. You know where you want to go. I think that you've been like getting that clear vision of what is your wish? What does your wish look like? It's funny, this is like different cards, but it's right in line with the last reading. And what's your wish? Your wish is no, this is a Knight. I thought it was a King of Cups for a minute. Okay. So look at this guy. He's just got a big cup of love held right up in the air in the middle of two big beaming light orbs. Yeah, and he's just coming right in with an offer. I just feel like you've been coming to terms with your fears when it comes to love, but like crushing your fears. You like see these two women, they have all this energy, or these two beings, I guess it's like, you know, non-gender specific, but they're just holding this lion's head up, and so the Strength card just talks a lot about like coming to the line of your fears, coming straight to the line and facing your fears head on. So I think you're just crushing your fear barriers right now, when it comes to maybe you've had some like fear in the past about not getting your wishes, and I feel like you're just crushing through that and seeing like exactly what you want, and what you want is love. Like what you want is love, but let's get some more clarity. I just feel like you're moving straight towards it. This Chariot is moving fast, but this Chariot is here to say you're at the wheel. You're the one driving this. You're the one driving this Chariot. You're steering those horses, right? So justice, yes, yes, yes. Wow, so much major arcana here. This is like, so this is like what you've put in is coming back to you now. Um, this is like balance, but also like justice speaks to, it's not like the Wheel of Fortune, right? The Wheel of Fortune talks about karma uh, turning in your favor, like fortune turning in your favor. But when justice is here, it talks about karma in a way, or like that kind of balance. But this is about what you've put in is coming back to you. And I know my Cancerians to be deeply loving, giving souls. And I know that you've given a lot in the past. And this is about to come back to you. This is about to come back to you. You're about to be served up what you've been giving out to everybody else. All this love in this cup. It's just coming straight back to you. Can I get some information on the Strength card? Strength card. Can I get some clarity on the Strength card? Yep. So you're overcoming ways where you've been navigating blindly in the past, where you haven't known the right way to go and what to do to get to this wish and to get to this love. You know, where in the past it looks like you've been a little, you know, like with a blindfold on and the water is behind you. There's a dove here, there's peace here, and like you haven't really known in the past, I think, how to navigate towards this peace. It's been like a mystery to you, like, how do I do this? Like, I don't even know. Do I go right? Do I go left? Like, I don't even know. And I think that maybe had given you some fear about how you navigate, or like, am I always going to run into these same kind of relationships where I give and give and give and I don't really get back what I give? You know, like a lack of balance. But it's definitely like this is moving. You're like stepping to that line, and you stepping to your fears and stepping through your fears and crushing your fears is what's, it's like, it's like that's what's bringing you into this place of strength and clarity where you can, it's like maybe you haven't known like what you deserve in the past, but I think you're getting like clear vision ahead of like, this is where I want to go. This is this is the kind of love I want. This is, you know, your dreams, your wishes. Like, I think you're getting crystal clarity on like what you want that to look like. Okay, can we just get a little bit more information? Let's see. Yep. So, yeah. So, I think you've also like historically been in a place of like sleepless nights. You might even be right now like in a little bit of a place of sleepless nights. Because I just feel like your mind might be working in overtime about this, sort of getting clarity on this, like where you want it to go. Can I get a little more clarity on the Star and Knight of Cups? But with all this major arcana here, and these are beautiful major arcana cards, I think that you're heading in the right direction. And I don't know, you've got this Knight of Cups riding right towards you. Hierophant. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I feel like you're getting clarity on what type of structure you want in your life too, right? Like where maybe things haven't been, where the structure hasn't really been very clear to you in the past. As you I almost feel like you're getting to that place where where you're like conquering your fears. You don't, like, you're almost not like coming from a place of fear, because you're getting clarity, and you're getting a clear vision on structure, what you want your life to look like. I feel like too, the Hierophant, like Cancers can tend to like bend to what everybody else needs. And I think that this is your time too, coming through of being like, actually, did I call this Emperor? This is Hierophant. Okay, this is Hierophant. Yeah. So, but look at this guy. Like, see, he looks like the Emperor. And he's got these people kneeling before him. I feel like this is coming across in heavy Emperor energy. the stance that this being is in on this card. It's got like people kneeling before him. So I think that this is your time about having standards of what you need, and what isn't showing up like that, you are not going to be dealing with anymore. You've got clarity on it. You've got crystal clear vision on what you want. Yeah. Okay. There might be like you might have like a few different energies coming in that are sort of like maybe not known to each other, but there's like some competition for your attention right now. Yeah, this is a card of competition. It might be causing you a little bit of conflict if you have like if there's like some different people in your sphere. This is just coming across. Sometimes this comes as self-sabotage, but I don't get that like that's the mode that you're in. I think that this is speaking to you've got some, yeah, I feel like there's some different energies around you, and I don't necessarily think they're fighting with each other, but I think you've got some energies competing for your attention right now. So you might have some different options around you. This is not really an option card, but that's what's coming through. Yep, there it is right there. That's the option card. Like, okay. So yeah, I feel like as you're stepping towards your like through your fears, and you're getting crystal clear vision, and you know what you want love to look like. You're very like in your power about like what, and that's okay to be like that. Like, it's okay after a long time of like doing everything the way everybody else wanted you to do it, to be in a mode of like wanting what you want and wanting people to step to you in the way that you want it, that you like it. That's I think that can be a very empowering energy for Cancer to be in, because it's not typical. But yeah, I think that you've got options. You've definitely got options, and you're like over here like I don't even know which one is the right one. I don't even know which one is the good one. Like, you definitely don't want to go back to this energy where you're stuck and in your head and losing sleep at night when it comes to love, right? So you're looking at these cups like, all right, I don't know what's in this cup yet, but like so I guess, so you know, the Seven of Cups can talk about illusions and like not knowing what's in those cups, right? So I think the key is to, before diving headfirst into any which way, to get more clarity on what's in those cups. Get to know people. Get to know, if you have more than one person in your sphere, do not feel like you just have to pick one fast. You have permission, Cancer, to take your time and see what is in each cup, and don't let anybody rush you into making a decision, into commitment. It's okay to be careful. It's okay to be selective. It's okay to say like, I need more time to know you, you know? So if you have options around you, take your time and get to know what's in each of those cups, you know? Find out more. Find out, you know, spend more time around each person and see how you feel when you leave the connection. Yeah, like when you leave the interaction, how do you feel internally? Do you feel at peace? Do you feel serene? Do you feel anxious? Pay attention to that. That'll tell you a lot about what's in those cups. So spend time and take time to get to know these options that are in your sphere right now. Okay, let's get any more guidance on what's possibly coming around the bend. What does it look like? The energy that's coming towards Cancer. Queen of Wands. Yeah, look at her. She's just in her power. Like in some other decks, she can come across as like a little bit fake, but not in this deck. In this deck, she's just like, she's so able. Look at all the hands she has. She has many hands. She's very able. She has passion, you know, because she's a Queen of Wands, but she has ability. So don't think that you're in this anymore. Trust your ability. Trust in your ability. You know what to do. You're intuitive. You know how to make good decisions. But that just comes with slowing down. Yeah, Nine of Wands. You're working hard at this. You're working hard at this. What's coming around the bend? Look at this guy just holding up these weights. Like, you're gonna be strong. You're gonna be really strong. You know what you're doing. You've got your wands lined up. You know what you're doing. Trust your ability. You definitely have some passion coming in. Okay. Yeah. So you might have a little more healing to do. But that doesn't mean that you can't sort of be tapping into what love feels like. What this is just here to say is don't forget to continue to take care of yourself. I feel like you've already been doing a massive amount of healing with the Strength card here. You know, and getting clarity on your wishes. But so, you know, as you sort of get into this mode where you're like looking at and seeking out different options, don't forget to your self-care. Don't forget to take time for yourself. Don't forget to do things that make you feel good and happy and whole. Yeah, so don't lose that on the journey to love. But you know what, there's two people on this card laying there in recovery. So this might also speak to someone coming in who is going to support that healing. Can we ask just about like possible people coming in, or the person that's coming in that's going to stand out for Cancer? Okay, Two of Cups. Wow. Okay. All right. Okay, so you have a couple different energies around you. You might even have a few. Okay? Be careful. You've got in your field, in these 7 cups, I feel like you might have, I don't know if you're like in the dating sphere or whatever, but you've got a divine partner on your path. You've got somebody who's sneaky and deceptive, and there's a win at all costs kind of person around who doesn't really care whose toes they step on. So be super mindful. That's why this 7 of Cups is here to say slow down. Slow it down. Slow everything down and get to know the people who are coming into your sphere right now. Yeah, because there's a really beautiful option here, but there's either a person who has these 2 energies or almost exactly the same card. These guys are both holding all the swords. This guy's sneaking away. So this guy's a sneaky guy. This guy is like a deceptive, not honest guy. And then this is a type of energy that doesn't care like who gets hurt in their path. They want what they want, and they're gonna get what they want. And you know, they're like in this stance of like nah 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 to these 2 poor defeated people over here. So be real mindful of what's coming in around you. Okay. Can I get some more clarity on this 2 of Cups here? Hanged Man. Take your time. Take your time and get perspective on these options that are around you. Take your time. Take your time. Yep. Okay. This is here to say, slow down and take your time and get perspective on anybody who's coming into your sphere. Yeah, because for this guy over here, there are things you don't know. Your intuition will pick up on this. This one's a little harder to pick up on intuitively, but this one, you'll feel it. Tap into your gut when you have interactions with people. Like I said before, hold space for how it feels. how it feels when after interactions, after speaking to this person. Do you feel good? Do you feel balanced? Do you feel anxious? Do you feel icky? Like, what's the feeling? Like, put the chemistry aside, right? Because a lot of times with these type of people, we feel a lot of chemistry, and these ones too, because this one can come across as like charismatic and strong, but also doesn't care much about how other people feel, and that's not the type of energy that you want in your life. And this one avoids telling truth because he's afraid of facing what people feel. Yeah. But this one is straight up divine partnership. So you've got to take things slow and really get to know kind of what you're getting into. Can I get a little bit more clarity on top of this Hanged Man for this Two of Cups? I just want a little bit more information on what this middle possibility is. Okay. Can I get one more card? We've got like basically almost every card in the deck out at this point. Yeah. Page of Swords. Okay, yeah. So this energy, this you've got like someone in your sphere too who is, this is union, harmony, balance, fairness. This is a whole balanced union. Everything in this card is balanced. Everything in this card is mirroring. Yeah. It's got a protective lion up here. So there's someone in your sphere that's like that. And if you take the time to get perspective on whatever options are around you, you'll know which one it is, right? Okay. Four of Pentacles, you know, can speak about being prosperous, but also it can speak about like clinging on too tight. So I think this is here to say, like, don't jump and cling on too tight to any option that's around you. Take time and get your perspective together. Slow down and get your perspective together and get clarity, right? Because this Page of Swords, he's like, he's not 100% sure of, like, he's got this sword in his hands, right? And swords are about clarity and communication. But he doesn't quite understand how to wield this sword all the way. So also, like, stay in your healing mode so that you get better at wielding this sword of clarity. Yeah, because where you don't want to end up is back in this spot, right? And this guy and you right back here, right? But this mode, this Four of Swords, where you get internal, this is about being quiet and being in your mode where you're not only healing, but you're gaining back your wholeness, you know? So this is very important right now to not end up back here. And the most important card I believe that came out is the Hanged Man. This guy is like, he's suspended by one foot. He can't just dive into anything, right? Even if he wanted to. So, you know, be mindful of that. Get in your Hanged Man. Get like really on your own quiet time, perspective on how you internally feel with these different energies, because there's a good one there, and there's a couple of energies around you that are just not, they're like a road you don't want to go down. There are things that you still don't know. So take your time and get to know. Get to know the details. Get to know the details. You don't have to make a decision. You don't have to make a quick decision. No matter, and the ones that are pressuring you are probably these ones. This one is gonna be loving enough to give you the time to get adjusted and make sure that this is something that is good for you. Yeah, Cancer. Okay, so yeah, that's your reading. That's your singles reading. I hope this resonated with you. If it didn't, please check your sun, moon, and rising, and there will be more information in those other places for you. And thank you so much for being here. All right, Cancers, take care.